Fill in the blank is the third of 3 item types in the fill in the blank category and has the most basic functionality. When creating a fill in the blank item, you will type a passage and define words or sections you want to be blank. The students will attempt to fill in the blanks correctly. Let's make a fill in the blank item now. In the item stem, type or copy and paste your desired passage. Since blanks can only be defined from text in the item stem, it's important to remember to type here instead of using a previously created passage in the optional passage details section above. To define blank areas, replace the word or selection you wish to be blank with the special term blank, as seen here. The curly brackets around the word blank will tell SARS to place an interactive blank area in that location. When you've identified all of the areas you want the student to fill in, click on the Create Blanks button just below the item stem to create a list where you can enter the correct answers. If you accidentally created too many blanks, you may click the blue Reset Blank button just to the right and you can start again. Your item stem will not be changed by doing this. Now we'll set the correct values for your blanks. You may select whether to score the item's individual choices or the entire item on a pass-fail basis by selecting the choice level or item level option right below the preview area. If you select item level, be sure to provide the score value for the entire item in the box that appears. Remember, this means the student only gets credit if all blanks are defined correctly. Either way, you will now type the correct text into the spaces by the blanks you defined on the list below. If you selected choice level for scoring, be sure to provide score values for each blank before moving on. Values in the wrong score column must be set to 0 or a negative value. You may add multiple correct answers for one blank by clicking this blue button in the alternate answer column. A window will pop up and you can add as many words or phrases as needed, all of which will be considered correct answers. We suggest changing the length of the blank space to be as long or longer than the longest correct word or phrase so you don't give your students any hints. This is done in the blank length column. If you want your answers to be case sensitive, be sure to tell your students in the item stem and check the box on the far right in the case sensitive column. You may provide feedback for the student after the test has been completed by clicking on the feedback boxes and typing your comments. You're almost done creating a fill in the blank item now. Be sure to fill in any remaining fields below, such as complexity and classification, to categorize your item. You may provide hints and other metadata before finishing your item if you wish. When you're ready to test your fill in the blank item, click the Save button at the very bottom of the screen. If all the required fields are properly filled out, you'll be taken back to the Manage Items screen where you may find your item in the folder you added it in. A quick preview will tell you if your item is working properly. Click on the Options menu from the item and select Preview to see. You should see the text you provided in your item stem with the blanks. Simply click on the blank you want to fill in and type your response, using case sensitivity if necessary. Click on the Submit button when you're done. A result screen will appear and tell you how you did. If you got the score you expected, your fill in the blank item is working properly. You can always go back and click Edit to make any necessary adjustments. Congratulations on completing your fill in the blank item.